Okay. Hi guys, it's been a while. I've just been living life and got through the holidays. I know I did make a recording, but I think it was last time I was jumped on. But I wanted to jump on tonight, just talk specifically about what to expect or what to think about when you're going through a divorce or when you're contemplating a divorce. It's things that I wish I would have known. Something people don't usually talk about. And I'll just jump right in. Number one, family and friends will choose sides. There's no way around it. You're also going to choose sides. There's going to be people on your spouse's side you thought were cool. They're going to start acting funny. It's human nature, and you may find yourself distancing yourself from them. Don't take it personal if they don't choose your side. I mean, if it's their family, it's their family. Hopefully your family will stick with you and your friends will stick with you. But like in the movie The Breakup, how they had this nice little couples group. They would do all these things together, and the scene when they're in the bowling alley and they literally have to choose sides in the bowling alley. It seems a little crazy, but it's very realistic. So you can't expect the whole friend thing to go on, or you just can't put too much pressure on people. You just let them do what they're going to do, because you're going to be so stressed enough as it is. And just let that go. Number two, be willing to let go of things, also people, but like when it comes to property and things that can be replaced. Don't fight about it if you don't have to. Things can be replaced, and it's not going to be worth it in the end to fight about these things you've collected over the years. Number three, expect and know it's going to be hard. It's going to be heartbreaking. You're going to feel, for me, I felt a lot of pain. It felt like a death to me. That's how hard it was. Even though I wanted the divorce, it was very painful. And that type of pain doesn't go away like that. When you see these people going and coming out with their paper, yeah, come on, divorce, and they're jumping up and down. It's nothing to celebrate. For me, it was nothing to celebrate. And it is a death in a sense of, it's a death of a union. And as you're feeling these feelings and you're going to be overwhelmed. For me, I was overwhelmed, and it really helped to do like group therapy. And that leads right into number four, get therapy. As you're getting ready to go through the divorce, find your good therapist and try to stick with that person, because applying for everything is just so hard. Applying for the divorce, going to the court hearing, having these strangers all in your business. I mean, none of these people were around when you got married. Nobody had to litigate your marriage. You came together, got married, and then all of a sudden you're divorcing, and all these strangers are in your business. They want to know every single thing. They want to make decisions for you, particularly if it's a contentious divorce. So please get therapy. Don't make your friends and family your therapists. That leads right into number five. Don't talk about your ex to everybody. They know you're going through it. They know it's hard on you. At some point, you have to stop talking about it and go on and act like your life is normal. You're not going to feel normal, but let your friends be there to lift you up. Don't bring your friends down. Go out, have fun with them as best you can. You're not going to feel 100%, but pretend. Just go out and have fun. And sometimes you just, after you go out, go home, you're going to cry. It's to be expected. Go home and cry. Go to your therapist, tell her or him about it, write in your journal, but don't run your ex into the ground by saying all this negative things about them, because you're actually creating a unhealthy environment for everybody that's around you. You're poisoning them against your ex, and then one day you and your ex are going to be cool. Right? My ex, he can text me, I can text him, but whatever we said negative about it, did we do it? Yes, we did. Now the people that are on our side, it's in their head, it's stuck in their head. They don't want to hear about you guys being friends. They don't want to hear that after you have poisoned them against the person. Even the dog is against it. Okay. Number 5, rush into a relationship. No, do not rush into a relationship. Please. You're going to think, especially when you're like really emotional, you're going to think, oh, I'm going to fix him. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to find me a partner. I'm going to possibly get married. Don't rush into another relationship. You're not ready. It takes years to heal from everything that you've gone through in your marriage. My cat meowing. Gotta go get her. Anyway, don't rush into marriage or a relationship because you're not ready. Take your time. There's no hurry. This is the time you're going to be building yourself back up, learning yourself, recreating yourself. And it takes time. You can't, these people out here that go get married like that, and it's a farce. It cannot work. It's going to be another price they have to pay. Do what makes you happy. And number 6, do what makes you happy. Particularly learn what makes you happy, because a lot of times in relationships, sometimes we lose ourselves in the relationship, and we find that we're trying to do everything to make our partner happy or do what they like, or our life sort of revolves around them. Relearn what makes you happy. Think back to even your childhood. What did you used to love to do? Like for me, I do remember I used to love my plants. So I could get lost, like my flowers, my plants. I love that. Or I love playing with my dog. It sounds childish, but it would bring me joy. So think about what used to bring you joy and do that. Take yourself out on dates. You don't need someone with you to go out on a date. You can go eat dinner by yourself. You go to movies by yourself, museums, and believe it or not, you can really enjoy doing these things by yourself. It took me a long time to learn how to do that. I would feel sad. I would sometimes go to the movies by myself. I would cry in the movie theater. But all that changed once I started making myself happy. Once I started getting through the emotional wounds of the divorce. So now I go out to take myself out to eat. I love it. I'm happy to tell them table for one. I go get there when I want, go to any restaurant I want, or the same restaurant, because I love those same restaurants. I can leave when I want, go see whatever movie I want. It's just a lot of freedom. And I'm also learning to appreciate myself more and to just learning what makes myself happy and knowing that I'm good and knowing that like I really love myself. Okay. And leading right into number 9, try new things. Even if the new thing is driving a different way to your job or to a store, trying a different store. it's a lot of, for me, as I like to cook, I'll try a new recipe that I get online, offline, or on a recipe book. Even going out to the store, buying those buying the ingredients for the recipe is fun to me because it's a creative outlet. Then coming home, preparing a meal and serving it hopefully to friends or loved ones. Number 10, journal your day-to-day life. If you can journal what you go through, what you think, what you feel, it kind of relieves the stress, the things that you want to dump on your friends. Your friends are not your therapists. They're not qualified. They don't want to be your therapist. They want to be your friends. Your family members want to be your family member. Your sister wants to be your sister. Your daughter wants to be your daughter. Please don't dump on your kids, please. Your parents, they want to be your parents. The sooner you can get yourself back to being yourself, not labeling yourself, oh, I'm going through this divorce, I'm having a, you're having pity parties. The sooner you can do this for yourself, the happier you will be. And the people around you are going to see it. They're going to feel it. Like, wow, she's really happy. And it also encourages them too. So I don't advocate for divorce. I actually did like being married, and I do want to be a wife again one day if it's in the cards. But if you're going to get a divorce, just be mindful. These things you're going to have to go through these things. There's no jumping over. It's a process. If you can save your marriage, if you both work together, save it. If you can't, I understand, and that's what divorce is for. And I think that's all I have for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Still recording, okay.